Hello and welcome to our magnificent podcast,
We did have a name, but it sounds like a concentration camp, so we're not going to use that. It might be on the outtakes, but, you know.
No, it's on all the other recordings, Carl.
Yeah.
It's still going on the internet, you imbecile.
Yeah, it's, you'll probably know what I mean. It's on the end of one of the episodes and on the beginning of the rest. I've literally only just figured out what it sounds like. I'm sorry if anyone's offended by it. I'm truly sorry. Wasn't intended to be that, just so you guys know. It was definitely not intended to be like that. Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to go and do some news reports today. We are unprofessional. This is unofficial news. Please do not take anything that we make fun of seriously. Otherwise, we will...
Not really going to take... We might take off fun of, like, stupid, silly news, but not, like...
Not anything bad.
Because we're not inconsiderate, and, you know, we're not bastards. So, yeah.
Unless people call us bastards, then we're bastards back to them.
I died.
You died.
Oh, yeah, just quick thing here. If you hear me saying just random stuff, go, yes, or something like that randomly, that's because I'm playing World of Tanks. Good MMO game. Just try it out. Other MMOs are available. Said that before in the previous podcast, but, you know, why not?
Mm-hmm. Alright, as we were saying before, we're gonna, once we have some monies.
Whoa. You just lagged there, my friend.
I haven't lagged here, have I? Because it doesn't affect the recording.
Alright, just forget I said that, guys. Right.
I'll edit that out.
Alright, good.
Oh, actually, I can't be bothered to edit that out. I'll just leave it there. Once we have
I cannot hear a word you're saying. We're going to need to restart again. God.
Once we have some monies...
There we go.
Well, I'm going to get a copy of Fraps, and then we can start doing some recordings.
Yes. Oh, wait, I already have Fraps.
Yeah, but... Shut up.
Wait, why don't we just... Never mind, right.
We'll record some on Friday, but I'm gonna do some decorating with my YouTube channel now.
Well, now you need to look up the news reports.
Oh, sorry guys.
Professionalness here by Dan.
Right.
Yeah.
There's quite a funny one here. There's a call to ban fast food from school gates.
Isn't that already a thing?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, it's not, is it? I brought in a McDonald's once, didn't I, to our school? When I was, like, off for, like, half the day.
Some people died in an avalanche.
That's terrible.
That is quite bad.
How many?
I'm just going to read. Let me just bring up the page. It was in Scotland.
Scotland! There cannot have been enough snow to cause an avalanche to kill people. Come on.
3 people died.
What? Are you sure it says Scotland?
Yep. It was in Scotland.
Wow.
It was an avalanche. Probably in one of the mountains. It was in the Highlands, you see.
Ah, right, that makes sense. That's tragic. Tragic news there.
And then I'm going to go... I need to play this. I don't even care if I get told off for this. I'm playing the bit with Boris Johnson.
Boris Johnson? What?
You know, the Mayor of London?
No.
Boris Johnson, very nice.
Oh, that very nice. Yeah, that's not really gonna. You're not really gonna get told off for that, to be honest, because.
Wait, here we go.
It's just a clip that's been mixed, isn't it?
Very
nice.
Wait, what are we saying? Very nice to hear?
Because I thought it was so funny. Because Boris Johnson is so funny.
Yeah.
He is.
But yeah. Anyway.
Watch. Wait.
Back to the news. Dan.
Very nice.
Dan. Right. To news. I have heard on the news about a hostage situation.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
It's quite bad. You're going to need to discuss that because you're the one looking it up. All I know about the hostage situation is that people have died hostages have died in the middle of a rescue mission. They are being held hostage in some kind of oil refinery place.
No, it wasn't. It's a gas plant or whatever. It was in Algeria. I don't know exactly when it started, but what they're saying is that there's at least 48 hostages are now thought to have died.
What?
48. 48.
48?
Yeah.
What the hell? That is fucking ridiculous. Who is the military that's running this?
I don't know.
Wait, what country is it?
But they're saying the French are saying it's an act of war. The French.
Wait, what? The French are saying it's an act of... Well, they're gonna lose.
No.
I'm sorry, they probably haven't even started. They're probably like, this is an act of war. Sorry. It's not fun. Sorry.
Anyway.
No. Anyway. I'm pretty sure they could fight. I'm pretty sure they could. Lies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they could. No, I am actually pretty sure. Wait, so this is in France?
No, it's in Algeria.
So it's the Algerian army, damn.
Probably, but I think there was a French tourists or something that were hostages. Or some of them were French.
So the French have obviously gone over the top and gone, oh, the hostage situation. One of the French people died.
The fact is, it is a war. It is a war crime if they kill a French citizen.
Yes, but...
And 48 hostages have died, so it is an act of war.
Yeah, but it's not a direct act of war. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm cold.
It would be if they went there and killed Algerian civilians. But it would be a direct one. But I don't think it's a direct one. I mean, it's an act of war, definitely. But it's not a direct act of war.
I don't know.
Otherwise, to be a direct act of war, they would have had to go into France and kill a French citizen. Wouldn't that just be murder? If you killed one. Yeah, it's an act of war, just be like that. I mean, it's terrible though, really. 48.
Yeah, 48.
Oh. Aren't some of them British citizens as well?
Probably. The UN's probably going to do something about it.
I know, there's definitely a Scottish one, because I saw that on the news. Which is, that's bad also. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the SAS are already there, waiting. Thing is, wait, no, they are there, because I heard about this thing. The SAS are there, but there's a problem. Well, apparently they're there. That's what I heard, apparently.
Yeah.
But we are not, allowed. They're not allowed to go in attack because it's not their country, so they can't just go in there without a say-so from the Algerians, and the Algerians apparently won't let them.
Yeah.
But the Algerians are responsible for 48 deaths.
They're Algerians.
Not directly responsible, but they were meant to go in there and rescue them, or whatever country it is, I don't know, but to go and rescue them. Apparently a couple of them died during a rescue mission. So yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so...
Terrible things going on.
That was a
But apparently Britain thinks the best news to report right now is snow.
It is quite good though.
48 people have died! Nope, it's snowing. Don't care, it's snowing.
The snow's melting, so...
Yeah, that's what the news think is better. Well, it's not better, but I mean, it's better if it just snowed. But I mean, 48 people have died in a hostage situation, but they think snow is better news. So pretty much what they're saying is there's a hostage situation, people have died. Yeah, we don't care. That's pretty much what they're saying. I mean,
they do that.
It's stupid. I mean, 48 people have just died. If that was them, I mean, come on. If they were in that situation, no.
But okay, so let's think of something else. Alright, have I got anything up here? Anything? I'm searching for ideas, you see.
Yeah, professionalness, yeah.
Anyone disses our professionalist, I'll dislike you.
Well, not literally.
On Facebook. No, on YouTube, I mean. Sorry. Facebook.
Why would you dislike them on YouTube? I mean, come on, that seems a bit harsh. It's because they're like, oh, they're not professional. Yeah, this doesn't matter. If we're not professional, we're not professional. Who gives a shit?
Exactly. Alright, how do you modify your channel?
May have just heard me facepalm. Really? Dan, there's a big button that says edit profile or edit channel. There's a big button. It should be there.
Oh,
right?
Sorry.
Yeah. Big button stands out. Yeah. Yeah. Right, so I am probably going to sit here for a bit and just talk about a little MMO game that I like playing a lot. While Dan sorts out his YouTube. I mean, hopefully he shall be talking as well at the same time, because I don't want to...
I'm here, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm good. Right, basically, the goal of this game is you play as a tank, obviously, World of Tanks. This is the name. Basically, yeah, perfect reviews here. It is good. Guys that made it at Wargaming did a really good job.
And they also did a very good thing at Eurogamer.
Yeah, Simon Lane, maybe not, he liked it. Simon Lane liked it.
Maybe because it was quite, yeah.
Yeah, they did a thing on it. I love the way they play it a lot, but they've never actually done a video on it. Like, not even like just a single video. Like, hey, yeah, this is a little war game here, like, review. I mean, I know Duncan plays it a lot. He's done his video.
Drunken.
He's not drunken unless he's on a live stream at Christmas.
Exactly.
And it's not Christmas. It's the something of June. Yeah, I pay attention to dates. Hang on, let me look at my phone. My phone doesn't tell me the date. My phone is a genius. It's like, yeah, it's something of this year. I don't care. It's like that, pretty much, my phone. Yeah. But, it's the goal of it, pretty much, is you play as a tank. You start off with, so, start with a German tank, a British tank, an American tank, a Russian tank, a French tank, and a Chinese tank. And all of them are tier 1, obviously. Basically, what they are is little starter tanks. They're not that good, they don't have that much armour or anything like that. Basically, the goal is to keep playing as that until eventually you get research points and money at the end of each game for playing, like, depending on how well you did, how much damage you did to the enemy, how many enemies you destroyed, or something like that. And then you can research things like a better gun for that tank, stuff like that, better engine, better tracks, so stuff like that. And eventually you'll be able to research in a new tank, which will be a tier 2 tank. And then you'll be able to buy that with the credits you earn, and you also have to buy the weapons and the engines with the credits, which is the in-game currency. And yeah, so that's that bit. You keep doing that. It goes up to tier 10 on each thing. But there's different roles that you can take. There's SPGs that are self-propelled guns, which are like artillery. So they're basically the goal of that is just sit back and shoot at some targets that your teammates have spotted for you. So basically you're the support. Then there's tank destroyers, which is what I mostly play as. I'm playing as right now. In fact, I'm playing as a Jagdpanzer 4, tier 6 German tank destroyer. It's alright, I guess. But basically, what their goal is to... You can either go up front, or you can kind of sit back middle, like go up from front lines or sit back in the middle lines, and kind of snipe the enemy. Most of the tank destroyers don't have a turret on the top. They're normally just like a little front cannon. They're basically anti-tank pieces, like anti-tank guns put on a tank, pretty much. That's what they are. So they're not a proper tank cannon, stuff like that.
Yep.
So yeah, that's that. Then you get MBTs, which is also like the normal tank, which have a turret, a gun, everything like that. They're fun. So yeah, and then there's light tanks, which can go on, and basically they scout. They're not based on going in there and attacking and taking out lots of enemy tanks. What they're based on spotting the enemy positions and destroying enemy SPGs. And so yeah, they're pretty much your eyes for you in a way.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for that piece of info.
Oh wait, I'm not finished. There's medium tanks and heavy tanks. Well, I guess you can probably guess them. Medium tanks and heavy tanks. To be honest, you probably get them pretty basic. One of the most basic things you'll probably get in the game. But out of them, I would prefer the medium tank to the heavy tank. Purely because the medium tank has better mobility and better speed. Yeah. That's
Right.
what it thinks.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that, Carl. That was actually quite interesting.
Thank you for saving me.
Yeah, otherwise, Christ. Alright, what are we up to? 16 minutes, right. Doing alright. Alright.
Yeah, you might want to say something because you have just left me pretty much doing the whole podcast myself, sitting here.
I'm not bothered.
And about a game that probably no one gives a shit about. I do, and lots of other people do. It's a brilliant game. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it out. Wargaming.net, everyone. Brilliant company. They're also in the process of a closed beta of World of Warplanes, which me and Dan are in, but we're not really allowed to talk about that. So yeah.
So we had to do a non-disclosure agreement stuff.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about that.
But when it's out, we'll do an episode.
I guess we can talk about the things and the videos that have already been released about World of Planes, but I wouldn't in case. But
well, when it's released,
that's a game.
It'll be released somewhere reasonably soon. So when it comes out, we'll do a episode on it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, a game that's meant to come out into closed beta this year at some point, I think. World of Battleships, all made by Wargaming.net, obviously. Great company. Love pretty much every game they've made. I really can't really think anything bad about these games so far. It's just, I love them so much.
Alright, thank you very much for that, Carl. And we'll be back here very soon. We just need to... I'm just downloading the new version.
R&R time.
Just need downloading the new version of Movie Maker, so then I can put these into video files and put them on YouTube.
God, Movie Maker, such a dude.
I don't...
Hear this guy's he's using Movie Maker, he's such a scrub.
Shut up, I can't... Hey, that's a reference right there. It's a reference.
Scrub. I mean, yours can't use it, but it's just a real word.
Fine.
Literally just calling you that because scrub.
I can't afford anything. I can't afford like Sony Vegas or anything.
It's fine, don't worry. Yeah, but that's this episode. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned.
You ready to join us next time at...
not saying it, remember?
No, you said we'll do it. We'll put the spelling underneath.
Well, just so you know, guys, it isn't purposely meant to be what it sounds like. It's definitely not meant to be that. I only just realised it, but we're hoping one of you guys can save us and give us our own kind of podcast name. Hopefully, you'll be epic. And yeah.
Go on.
May even get featured in a podcast episode, maybe. Like it that much. But yeah, in the Arnold Schwarzenegger voice, this stereotypical one, it's spelled D-A-K-A-R-L. Alright? Okay. It's spelled that. It's not spelled what it sounds like. So don't go complaining. We have told you, and if you get offended by it, we are sorry. But here he goes. You have been listening to Dakal. Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's doing a job.
Alright, guys, we'll see you next time.
Please don't say we're offensive. I mean, because it wasn't purpose. But yes, bye.